Pat and Gracie's is a local gathering place downtown known for American comfort food that's made fresh every day. You'll find burgers, salads, hot wings, tater tots, and a variety of creative daily specials. It's a great location to meet up with historian Jeff Darby to talk about the history of the old Columbus Central Market, a much-loved downtown food market which was opened from 1850 until it was demolished in 1966. And joining us for the conversation is Albert Thurn, who is a fourth-generation family member operating Thurn Specialty Meats, which was established in 1886, and Pat Groom, who is married into a family that owned the Thomas A. Groom Meats, a business that started back in the 1920s. I'm excited to learn more about this once great gathering space.
Doreen, thanks for calling us together to talk about markets in Columbus, especially the Central Market, which really was kind of the granddaddy of public markets, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And no, I am just delighted that we're all here and we're going to talk about this.
It was built, what, 1850?
1850. It's actually amazing. And it originally had a location down on South High Street at Rich, and was there for several years, and then they knew that they needed more space, and so they started looking for land and spent a whopping $2,000 to get the site up on 4th Street near town, and that's when it stretched down the street.
And it stood right at the west edge of 4th Street, didn't it?
Right.
Right along the street itself.
It really is right along the street. So you have the stalls and you have the parking places, and it's really this great hubbub of activity.
Well, Pat and Albert have firsthand experience in the market, so we're going to get some stories from them as well. Pat, tell me some of the things you remember about being in the market itself, what it looked like, what it felt like.
Everybody was busy. Everybody was smiling. When they would shoot those big white covers off of all the stalls, everything was perfection. All the red meat showing, all of the produce, everything. And just the people, the way the people were, I mean, they were always so happy. There was never any grumbling, never any fighting, never nothing. It was just happy when you felt good when you went in, you felt good when you came out. When you went down to Central Market,
Yeah,
the smell.
the cheese in the stand next to us.
Oh my Lord, it was, and outside, all the people
Fruits
working.
at Christmas time, you had the biggest oranges, the biggest grapefruits, the nicest selection of nuts, the smells of that fresh fruit, and just how beautiful that stuff was.
It seems as though that whole area around Central Market from, of course, I was arriving in the 60s, it's a little on the late side, but it was just a wonderful ethnic mix. And I know that there were a lot of Jewish families that were down there that were coming in, the Polsters, the Wasserstroms, you know, that were or also had attendant businesses that were there. So what do you remember about this wonderful mix of people? Because we seem to always think of Columbus as perhaps not having that mix, but we do.
Everybody got along. That's the most important.
They loved each other.
It was, you go down there on Saturdays, and we were on the outside, and you could see 3, 4 people deep on the sidewalks. You know, and everybody was come down on the streetcars or the city buses and bought their produce, and they would just, it'd be like a social gathering more than anything, where these people came every week and socialized with each other, with the merchants. They all had their special merchants that they would go to. They knew that so-and-so was going to take good care of them. Everybody had a very good clientele going.
So Pat, your family firm was Thomas A. Groom's Meats, is that right?
That's right.
Now when did that start and sort of how did it develop over time?
I think it was in the early 20s, maybe around 1923, 22, something like that. And it was T.A., Thomas Aloysius Groom. He worked very hard. They were a very poor family. They had 5 children. They had 2 boys and 3 girls. And I remember Joe talking about when he was 7 years old, he used to go on market and help his father. They had delicious meat, and they would always give customers, you know how people give their customers maybe a sucker?
Oh, sure.
They used to give a wiener.
It's even better.
So as a family business, your grandfather had actually picked this up from his father,
From his
right?
father, yes.
But you don't remember your great-grandfather?
I don't remember. I hear stories of my great-grandfather. But
What's a good story of your grandfather that will be passed on in your family?
I started working basically when I was 9, 10 years old. with boning out meat and stuff. They didn't think anything of OSHA or anything like that. And my grandfather would stand on top of me and say, "Butch, sandpaper those bones." And man, get all the meat off them is what he was saying. And he would pick all the bones that I threw aside and say, "Hey, you gotta get a little more off of those."
So he was a taskmaster.
He was a taskmaster also. But he had a good heart. He was very generous too.
Obviously, your family has such a long history with Central Market.
We were there.
What was the reaction when it closed?
One of the pictures I had, we were there on market for 79 years. And we left about a year before. 64 or 65 we left, I'm not quite sure. But I guess they saw what was happening. It was really deteriorating. The city wasn't putting any money into it at all. And they were discouraging everything they could to close it up. Mayor Sensenbrenner sent Lowendeck down there with a crane to knock 5 holes in the roof to get the merchants out because they weren't ready to leave. And it was just very disheartening.
Yeah, I knew from some of the city council testimony at the time that the merchants had very much objected to the fact that although they paid relatively modest
It was
rental
very
fee,
low rent.
there was no reinvestment in the building, purposely no reinvestment.
Yeah, it was going down since probably the late 50s and that.
Central Market should still be there. It
Other
would have been,
cities-
it would have been an asset for this city.
Fortunately, we do have the North Market, and it certainly has been a plus for the city, but wouldn't it be great still to have Central? We've learned a lot today about Central Market, markets generally, meat cutting, so thanks to both of you.
Right,
This
thank
has
you
been
very
such a-
much.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Yeah.